Okay, Coach Hatta, so 78 years old, showing technique, hitting shots, picking kids up. First off, how good do you feel doing the technique?
I know I'm getting slower, but I can still show the moves. That's not a big deal. But probably tomorrow I'll be sore.
Have you ever had a joint replacement or anything like that, or even a
No,
surgery?
no.
No surgeries, nothing.
Only one surgery I had was a couple surgeries.
Yeah?
Appendicitis.
Okay, that's not anything from wrestling.
Appendix gone.
Gone.
Then I had a broken ankle.
When'd you break your ankle?
This is a long story. When I was in like a fourth grade,
Oh, so you were a little kid and you broke your ankle.
little kid, yes. Then we were playing like a baseball in the gymnasium floor. I tried to slide and shoe get stuck on the floor. Then body went and it broke my left ankle. Okay, it's a bone chipped in the corner. Okay, and I didn't know until 7 years later.
So this would have been in the 1950s.
Oh yeah.
This is in the 50s. They did a surgery on you in the early 60s then?
No. I left it alone for 7 years. Yeah, I went through grade school, middle school, did judo in there, middle school, in high school wrestling for 3 years. Then I came to Oklahoma State, and I found that out bone was broken in high school, senior year. And then I got surgery when I was in Oklahoma State.
Wow.
Took out a bone out.
So like 1963, 64, 65, you got surgery.
Surgery was 61.
61. Wow.
Yeah. Then I was on the crutches for 3 weeks.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Appendicitis and that.
Yeah.
You're a freak.
I'm sorry. I have a stent in my heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 stents.
But none of that's wrestling injuries though.
No.
Zero wrestling injuries.
Well, I have bad elbow and a bad shoulder.
I was watching you do push-ups today for an 80-year-old man. That's pretty good that you can
Yeah.
do. How many did you do today? 40?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And your shoulder was bad a couple years ago and you couldn't do push-ups.
Correct.
Normally when it goes,
Yes.
it's gone.
Yeah.
Yours is back.
Yes, I can do push-ups.
Okay, so how do you do that? How are you 78 and you can recover? I don't understand how that works. Explain it to me. You don't either?
My chiropractor said something's going on in my body that she doesn't understand. It's good. My body actually healed by itself.
Did you tell her because you're a freak mutant? Did you tell her that?
No.
I think that's got something to do with it.
Maybe I should.
It's something to do with it. But, you're able to come in here. You're still able to show technique. You're able to bounce off your knees.
Yeah.
You're able to knee exchange. I can't believe it.
Oh, knee exchange. Yeah, I can do that.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
You couldn't actually pick something. I thought you were going to pick him up from your knees. That didn't work out.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to do it because I may get hurt.
You get hurt,
Yeah.
right? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
When you come in here and you can impart your knowledge, you're still pretty sharp. You're almost 80 years old. You're 78.
Yeah.
When you can still show kids meaningful technique. Listen, a fireman's carry works.
Yes.
A barrel roll works.
Yes.
An arm drag works.
Yes.
I like the Hatta roll. That's a Nema special. Nick
that
Nema
works.
special.
Yeah.
And that's where he learned it. He learned all his crazy rolls from you, a lot of them. But, when you can still impart knowledge on people, what's it feel like to come in here and still actually be really useful and be able to show kids good technique?
Thank you.
Well, what's it feel like, though? Do you enjoy it still?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I love doing that.
I was shooting some stuff. I shot a ton of stuff
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
right? And I'm watching it, and how you move still is incredible. How you bend at the hips and how you split step and things like that. You can still do a knee over toe penetration. It's amazing to me. I got to be honest.
Oh, thank you.
But when you're showing things and kids are, hey, I want to see this. Hey, I want to see that.
Yeah.
You did an outside fireman's carry.
Yeah.
That's sick because it's from an arm drag, right?
Right.
Does it feel like the stuff does it feel like you never stopped doing it?
You know what? I learned that move, the outside fireman's carry. It was in way back. I was out of college in a training camp, and I was wrestling a bunch of guys there, and I used it. It worked, So it works. if it doesn't work, I want to show it to him.
No, that's real stuff. That's actual things that work. And I know that how to roll.
Yeah.
I really missed the one where you let the guy have an arm bar and you look into it and you go, whoop. I was waiting for that one.
Yeah, that one was, the one a coach showed me. This is, can't remember his name. He's from Iowa, Teachers College, way back there. He showed me the whole series.
When you look into that and you feel that pressure when a guy has the wrong pressure on an arm bar. I love it. Okay, so Tokyo 2021, it was supposed to be 2020. It got kicked back because of COVID.
Yeah.
Can you travel back? Can you go to the games?
Yeah, I'm going.
You're going?
Yeah.
But not regular people can't go.
No.
Regular American fans cannot go.
Cannot go.
And let's talk about why you're not regular.
Well,
Can I talk about that?
Yes.
You're not regular because you're Tadaki Hatta and your family is the father of wrestling. Your dad is the father of wrestling in Japan.
Correct. But
that's a real thing. I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
Don't glance over it. It's real.
It's for real, but okay. The reason I'm going down there is USA Wrestling put me on their staff. Okay, the reason they put me on the staff is I set up the pre-game training camp in Japan, and the city is called Nakatsugawa City, and the city is hosting the USA Wrestling teams.
And you set that up?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so first off, at 65 kilos, Japan has the best guy.
You talking about the freestyle
men's
team?
Yes.
Otoguro?
Otoguro is unbelievable.
Yes.
I think we could power this building with his energy.
Yeah, he's good.
He goes hard.
Yeah, he's good.
Otoguro is one of the best guys in the world pound for pound.
Yeah.
And he's going to win, I think, one of the toughest weights.
Right.
We don't know who Russia's going to send yet. I don't know. I haven't seen who they're going to send yet.
Yeah.
But that's probably going to be the chief competition for him. And there's other guys as well, but but Otoguro,
he's good.
He is one of the best. Is he one of the best Japan's ever had, in your opinion?
Yeah, there's another guy that won in London. Yonemitsu.
Yeah, he was 65 kilos as well.
Yeah,
66 kilos, right?
I don't know the weight class.
Well, they changed it to 65 to 66.
He's good.
So he won. He actually won in 2012.
Yeah.
So they win. Who won it? Russia won it. Who was it? I can't think of who won it for Russia, but they had a Russian guy. He's won 70 kilos before, and then he won 65 in Rio. He's unbelievable. Yeah. But he's retired now. So Otoguro is the man.
Yeah.
He's the go-to guy. And whoever Russia sends, probably going to be a two-horse race. What's the biggest thing you look for when you go to the Olympic Games? You're in your home country. You're in your hometown. First off, is Tokyo 40 million people? It's the largest metropolitan area in the world.
20 million.
20. It's the largest metro area in the world.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And like almost half the population of Japan lives in the greater Tokyo metro area, right?
Maybe I think so, but
it's
there's
massive though.
A couple more big cities down there. Osaka is a pretty good city. Kobe, Osaka.
When you get back there, do you feel like it's home? Do you feel like you never left, or has it changed so much?
I try to go back there at least once a year. So, when I go there, I do some wrestling clinics and things. Yeah.
Oh, Romanov is the Russian guy I'm thinking of who won in Rio. Romanov's a freak. When you watch the Russians and how you guys match up with them, and you watch the Americans and you watch how you match up with them, talking Japan, is there any doubt in your mind that Japan can't have 3-4 medalists?
You know what? In my time, way back, first 3 weight classes, Japan always won. Lightest weight, the next weight, That's 52, 57, and 63. Japan was pretty good.
And I think Otoguro is an extension of that. And then who were the two twins? The twins that wrestled, who were in London. One was bronze, and one was who were the two twin brothers from Japan? They were 55 and 60. Yumotos were tough too, right? Because they both were Olympic medalists too.
Right. Yeah.
And like you're saying, you always have them. And the greatest of all time,
right?
Itaki, right? Watanabe?
Watanabe is not too bad.
Never lost?
No.
He never lost at Oklahoma State.
Oh, Yojiro?
Yeah.
We're talking?
Yeah.
No.
He never lost at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Watanabe never lost internationally.
Correct. Yeah.
So two of the greatest wrestlers in the history of the world,
Yeah.
period, pound for pound ever, are Japanese guys.
Right.
When did your dad actually take freestyle wrestling over to Japan? 28 was it, or 30?
1929.
29. So right after. So were you guys in the first? Were you in the 32 Olympics?
Yeah. My father and his buddies went to 32 Olympics.
In wrestling, in freestyle.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you only had the
But
sport
those
for 3
guys-
years.
But those guys were 2 and out, you know.
Well, I mean, Tadaki, they've been doing it 3 years.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Right.
And you guys had won a gold medal within 30 years of that.
First gold medal was in 1952.
So you did it within 30 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What does it say about the Japanese system? And, you know, your population is an aging population. Japan is the opposite of China. China's population continues to explode. Japan's continues to decline. What does it say about what does it say about the culture of wrestling in Japan when you're still competitive? You dominate women's. Right? You dominate women's, right? What's it say about the culture of freestyle wrestling in Japan?
You know what? As far as I know, the kids are still wrestling, you know, from young age. So I don't think it will die down.
So they still got pretty good, a solid youth base.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
But like I'm saying, it is an aging population, right?
Yeah.
You guys are declining in population, whereas
Right.
China and India are going the opposite direction. You know,
Yeah,
they're
China-
1.4,
China-
1.5 billion people, right?
Yeah, China just opened up. You know, they only could have one kid.
Yeah, now they're
Past-
going to 3 or something, aren't
Yeah,
they?
now 2 and 3, yes.
That's wild. It's only gonna, it's only gonna fuel the population
Right,
explosion,
yeah.
right? They're coming for the world domination, aren't they?
I don't know about that.
You were born in China.
Yeah, that was under Japanese occupation.
Under Japanese occupation, you were actually born there. Yeah, you've told me that before, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. No, okay, but you guys were occupying them.
Right.
Biggest thing, talk about youth wrestling. You have Robert and Ben. Ben was a state champ for St. Edward.
Right.
Robert went to Stanford? Or
Stanford.
He went to Stanford. Robert went.
Yeah.
Ben went to Penn.
Correct.
What's the biggest thing with your kids? You know, you have a kid who was a state champ in Division I Ohio. What's the biggest thing in the progression from youth wrestling? How did you do it? How did you do the as a parent and then a coach?
Oh, maybe I should do more. I should have done more, but they didn't wrestle until like the seventh grade, and somebody asked me to do it used to be a CYO program in Elyria, so we got some kids together, and then the first year we wrestled every Sunday at St. Ignatius High School. And it was dual meet tournament. And we won that tournament from based on the Elyria Catholic High School.
But your kids didn't go to Reno Worlds. They didn't go to Tulsa. They didn't do all that stuff.
No, we didn't do stuff like that.
You did similar to what Mark Torella did with his kids. You waited until they were in 7th and 8th grade, then let them wrestle.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of that?
I don't know. Some kids wrestle when we have some kids over here and start wrestling like 5 years old, 4 years old. I think as long as they have fun doing it, that's no problem. But some parents put too much pressure on kids, and they quit or they hate it, And I never wrestled until when I was 12th grade. 10th grade.
So you didn't wrestle till you were 15.
Yes,
But
correct.
you were doing judo.
I did judo before.
So you had this incredible hip awareness and body awareness. So it's
not just jumping to wrestling from nothing.
Yeah. It's what, some people act like that. Yeah. Judo is pretty significant.
Right.
If you watch like a Jim Zaleski and a lot of these really explosive guys, Jim Zaleski from Iowa, right?
Yeah.
He's a judo. Like all of his stuff's judo. You look at Yoshi Nakamura, judo.
Judo. Yeah.
It's all judo,
Right.
right? Those guys make big jumps, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think Jim Zaleski was a judo guy. His stuff just looks judo because he throws you from everywhere, right? It's pretty wild. All right. Had some lunch. Do you got anything else for me?
What?
When are you coming on the Barbarian Hour? When are you coming on the show?
I don't know.
Do you got Zoom?
You tell me. Yeah, I got Zoom.
Okay, then we're going to get you on the show. You're going to be one of our next guests.
Okay.
All right. You got anything else for me?
I don't know.
When do you leave? When do you leave for Japan? For
July
Tokyo.
17th.
And then when's our competition dates?
It's in August.
It's early August, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
August 3rd, I want to say.
Yeah, somewhere
August
around
3rd
there.
sounds right.
Then you go every day. Then
No fans, but Tadaki Hatta will be there.
yeah, yeah.
Will you take a selfie and send it to me?
I think there will be some fans.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm hearing the opposite.
Open to Japanese people.
I'm hearing the opposite.
But maybe no fans. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm hearing the opposite.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. But hopefully there's fans, and I know you'll be there, so
Yeah, I'll be
I'll
there.
get a selfie with you giving me a thumbs up or
Selfie.
something. Coach, thanks for the time.
Yeah.
Good luck. Safe
Appreciate
travels
it.
back to Japan, all right?
Thank you.